I think I've been doing this actually since October, where we've been trying to meet with different elected officials, people who have a say or have a seat at the table, that we like to say. And having gone to Gaza in January, being at Nasser Hospital and watching Nasser Hospital get surrounded and raided, and essentially the second largest hospital in Gaza become defunct because of the Israeli military operations there. I thought that an eyewitness testimony would make a difference, being able to come here and say, as an American, as somebody who was there, as somebody who was in danger and had a chance of also being killed like many of the Palestinian healthcare workers, I thought that there could be recognition of that. I think there's a few challenges. I think ultimately, one thing that I'd have to, and this is my opinion, of course, but there's this dehumanization of people in the Middle East and North Africa that's gone on for decades. And you hear it even from former Israeli prime ministers. Golda Meir said, there will be peace when they love their children more than they hate us. There's this idea when you think of a Palestinian man, the idea that they're more likely to be a terrorist who's salivating. And I see that penetrating the psyche of lawmakers and policymakers here in the United States. Yes, it's wrong. A hospital being bombed is wrong. A doctor being killed. An ambulance driver trying to save Hind in North Gaza while she's on the phone with a dispatcher for 5 hours is somehow there's a justification for that. I have to ask myself, if this was happening somewhere else, not in the MENA region, would it be that same sort of rationalization? I mean, the blatant hypocrisy that exists between the policies and the way that we respond to Ukraine and to things like Gaza speaks for itself. It's the fact that this region, for whatever reason, it's okay for children to be killed in this manner. There's some sort of rationalization. It's sad, it breaks our hearts. But is it going to change anything on the ground? We haven't seen that. 8 months of the most horrific humanitarian catastrophe since World War II. How has that not changed policy? How have we not realized that the admin before this one helped lay the groundwork for October 7th, and then this current admin has supported the ongoing aggression against the people of Gaza? So for me, I think part of it is that there isn't a recognition that the people in the Middle East are just like the people in the United States or in Europe. And then the second part of this also is that there is this counter narrative that's not being dispelled. So not as human as the rest of us, but also here's the story on the ground. Here's the explanation for everything.